Hello, everybody. Jim Powers, once again, with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Thanks so much for checking us out here on the website, and joining us is our men's soccer coach, Sean Hughes, and another, tremendous weekend for the men, and especially Sunday, getting a big win against Bellarmine here at home.
Yeah, we talked about it obviously last weekend, saying, it was kind of do or die for us. Fortunately, a couple of other results went our way, so we're still in with a shot. I know I'd spoken at the start of the season and said, hey, if we get to the last game of the season and we've got something to play for, we'll be in good shape. And we've given ourselves that chance. So now we roll the dice tomorrow and see how it plays out.
Outstanding stuff. Southern Indiana on Friday night, a game that, once again, it's one of those back-and-forth games and comes down to the wire.
Yeah, we conceded 2 goals that pretty uncharacteristic, to be honest. We've not given too many cheap goals away this year, the second one in particular. But to be fair to the guys, they picked their heads up and we really responded. Within 5 minutes, it was back to 2-2. And then it was kind of both teams feeling each other out again, and nobody really wanted to lose the game. And unfortunately, we missed a really good chance in overtime there. But, like I say, we're still in where we need to be, and we've got a fighting chance.
And then Bellarmine on Sunday, you get 2 goals from 2 seniors. And you couldn't scripted it any better way. Sam Scholes on the PK, and then Nate Alonso on one of the best touches I think I've seen all year long.
Yeah, they were, we could have scored more as well.
Yeah.
To be fair to Bellarmine, they obviously knew that they needed to get something out of the game to host in the conference tournament. So they were throwing numbers, especially when it got to 2-1, and, they were taking extra chances. And really, when it was at 2-1, we had 2 or 3, glorious chances where you've got to take them, and unfortunately we didn't. Their keeper made 2-3 big saves, and it kept it interesting. But I said to the guys after, I probably put 8 years on my life that last 20 minutes. So, but a win's a win, and we move on.
Yeah, and especially against Bellarmine, because it just seems like the soccer programs had that monkey on their back against Bellarmine over the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, you look at their record, and they're always top 8 in the league. Difficult team to play against, physical, but they can also play. They've got some good individual talent. So anytime you can pick up a win against a program like that, you have to be happy and move on.
The neighborhood derby tomorrow against UMSL. You're going to, the 7 seniors are going to play their last games. Talk a little bit about those guys real quick.
Well, hopefully it's not the last game. It's one of those things that both teams have got everything to play for. And the seniors have led by example for most of the year. We ask them to do it again tomorrow, and hopefully the other guys can step up and play their part and push them over the line for what will be a great final season for them. If we can make the tournament for the first time in their careers, what a way for them to sign off.
And some interesting scenarios now. I think it all's got to start is we've got to win. Yeah. There's no other getting away. If we don't win, there's no going back. But if we win, then you got to look up north to the big one between Quincy and Truman, as their travel partners play each other.
Yeah, I rang the coach at Quincy actually on Monday and said, hey, we helped you out against Bellarmine. Now, can you give us one back? So it'd be a good game. Truman very good at home. Quincy obviously always pretty solid. So we can't rely on other teams. We need help. That's without question. But without us doing our part, then unfortunately, you don't get the opportunity. So we won't be looking past anything. It will be, if we win our game, then we can check and see what happened elsewhere. And hopefully Quincy can do us a favour, and we can make the tournament.
Outstanding stuff. Well, Sean, hopefully next week we're talking about, or later on this week, we're talking about a matchup with Rockhurst out at Rockhurst.
Yeah, that's the plan. And, anything can happen when you get into tournaments. We've just got to make sure that we get ourselves there.
Outstanding stuff, Sean. Thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow against UMSL.
Thanks, Jim.
Sean Hughes joins us, and we'll have the action, weather permitting, here on Saints Vision tomorrow afternoon. The men will kick it off at 12:30 in a game that's going to be one of the better games of the season, and a lot riding on it for both UMSL and for our Maryville Saints. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to Saints Vision and MaryvilleSaints.com. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.